Eyes. Great. Wear those for games? Hey, thanks a lot, first off, for everybody attending. Thanks to the Hawks Nest for the cheers out there. We taught them, you know, hey, it's not just, we can't just clap. We got to stand up. We got to get it lit. So we got to make sure we do that at games in Carver. First off, I want to thank Beth for taking the chance on me, essentially, and giving me opportunity to come home to the University of Iowa. You know, Iowa City, I was born here, lived here for 4, 5, 6 years of my life, and have cheered for the Hawkeyes for a long time. And now I get to be a part of their success, and I couldn't be more excited. My family's excited, and we want to bring this back to the championship culture that we think we can build here at the University of Iowa. I also want to thank President Wilson. I was fortunate to kind of meet her via Zoom for a split second. And she happened to turn the camera around, and she had a bunch of fishing poles. Her husband's a fisherman, so hopefully he'll take me fishing. But I certainly appreciate her allowing Beth to come out and hire the coach that she wanted, and be patient with that process as well. My family, my wife, you know, a long time ago I got into this profession. I actually went to school to get a finance degree and was supposed to go to Kansas City to work with my wife, and at the time we were engaged. And I can remember I had a semester left, and she had moved to Kansas City to be with me. And I called her about, I was probably about a month into that first semester, well, the last semester of school. And I said, man, I don't know if I want to go into the financial world. I think I want to be a coach. Oh, really? I said, so you're not moving to Kansas City right now? I said, no, I think I want to coach. She goes, okay, well, as long as it's your passion. And so I spent 2 more years as a graduate assistant, but she stuck with me through all that, and you know, look where we're at now. And she's been a big part of that. My 3 kids, obviously, Peyton, Tate, and Grace. This has been a long journey. Coaching is a very difficult profession, and it's very difficult on your families, but it's very rewarding on top of it. And they've stuck with it. Obviously, a second move in a year, and I couldn't appreciate them more. So thank you to my family. Specific to the past schools that I had, Drake University, obviously I came from there. Brian Harden gave me my first chance at Division I, and I'm forever grateful to Drake and everything that they've done, the fans, the support. Felt like we poured our heart into that place. Northwest Missouri State gave me my start. Dr. Bob Bowrichter and all the people there that really supported everything in our journey. So thankful for them as well. You know, also to the people of the past that have grown the program. I grew up in the Tom Davis days when they used to press, get up and down. You saw Chris Street on the ball, flying around, they'd get steals, and I can rattle off half their team's names, and go into Hawkeye camps. You know, there's a lot of great coaches that have helped grow this. Lute Olson, Tom Davis, obviously George Raveling, and Fran on top of that. And so I certainly appreciate everything they've done for the University of Iowa, and hopefully it's in good hands right now, and we can kind of bring championships to the University of Iowa and Hawkeye Nation. So to the past players, you're who I idolized. I mean, that's who I watched growing up. Was the past players for the University of Iowa. All the way back from B.J. Armstrong, I could rattle off. I'm just like Wade Looking, Bill Valbarnes, Monteer Glasper. These are just the random names. A.C. Earl, obviously Chris Street. And so, you know, I can just rattle off a bunch of them, and obviously the ones that just came. You know, I always dreamed of playing for the Hawkeyes, and I just wasn't good enough, so I didn't get to play for them. But now I get to coach them and hopefully bring success here. How are our teams going to look? You know, I was just talking to, I think I was talking to Beth, and you know, I recall, and it's vivid in my mind, and most of you have seen it. I grew up seeing it. And have you ever seen Chris Street play? Like, just with the intensity, the energy, the effort, the enthusiasm, the joy, the servant mentality, the toughness, everything that Iowa stands for is what our team is going to look like. From an X's and O's standpoint, you know, obviously, I think we'll be good there too. But most importantly, when you watch our team and we go on the road in the Big Ten or we go on the road to other games, I want you to be proud of how our kids act, how they compete, how they love each other, how they serve each other. That to me has still and will remain the most important thing. My objective is to make better husbands, better fathers, better citizens, and that's what I'll do here at the University of Iowa through the game of basketball and try to make the state of Iowa proud. In taking this job, I've always felt like you needed to take a job that you can win championships and compete for them on a consistent level. Beth Getz has given me that opportunity and given resources to make sure that we can do just that. And that's our goal, is to get Carver Hawkeye filled back up, to create an environment where other fans want to come, and to be the best venue in the state of Iowa. And we're going to fight for that. We're going to compete for that. We've done that at other schools, and hopefully we can do that here. We do need everyone else. So when we walk in and we see the Hawk's Nest, I appreciate everyone that came. We want even more, and we want it louder, and we want you to be a part of building this thing. Just myself, just a few players, just a few coaches, that's not what it takes. It takes everybody in here, it takes everybody in Iowa City, it takes everybody in the state of Iowa. And we want you to be a part of that build. And we want to fight for that every single day, and we want to see you out supporting. One thing we can start with, I don't see a ton of the players, is see if we can get Price, Cooper, Josh, see if we can get them some support as well. Maybe just like text them or tweet them or anything like that, get them excited about coming back to University of Iowa and making this thing grow. That would be good support to start. We want to create that home court advantage, which is something that we've done before. We want to do that here and create a level of excitement for everybody at Iowa and get it to what I remember when I walked into Carver, and again, loud, full crowds, and get it to that point. Again, I'm blessed, man. I appreciate everything. I appreciate the people that taking a risk on me. I'm thankful for that every single day. I'll make sure to not take this for granted. I'm going to fight for Iowa, and we're going to get this thing going again.